Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Ministry of Truth. How is everyone doing? Mrs. Veronica, good to see you, as always. Got a few topics we're going to go over today. It seems kind of repetitive, but some of this shit just needs to be put out. We got some foreign news, we got some local news, we got some Diddy news, and we're going to watch something about a daycare, home daycare worker. And how she fucking disgusting taking care of kids, breaking the law, and then pretending like, oh, they're not here. Yeah, we'll get into that later. But before we get into the show, mainly because Yeti recommended K-Rino, whatever. And I was like, listen to him, like, you know what? This guy sounds like he could be Zuby. If you haven't heard Zuby, well, you're about to, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody that's old enough to be here. Let's get to the first video, music video. That way we can get people to drink their coffee, roll your joint, whatever it is you do. Drink your orange juice with vodka. It's Sunday. It's okay. And it's almost noon.
Crazy world out there, man. It's anarchy. Anytime I turn the TV on, it maddens me. Black and white and left and right, it's all a strategy. It's bigger ratings when we fight, we pay their salaries. That's just reality, because it's anarchy. When I turn to social media, it saddens me. Red and blue are rival crews, they're trying to rattle me. If you go against the team, assault and battery, you're just a casualty. Because it's trying to speak truth, but the world stays blinded. Hard to speak truth when the world stays silent. If we don't fight, then the hurt can't guide us. If we unite, then they never divide us. If we don't grow, then we all stay childish. Running up debt, so we all stay stylish. Push a new whip, but you can't pay mileage. Music dumbed down, so we all stay mindless. Say I'm not real, cause I don't push violence. I don't do pills, and my wordplay timeless. Industry fake, cause they all lay spineless. Say to be kind, but they don't push kindness. And I get hate, but I really don't mind it. And I speak straight, I don't care if they buy it. Women get raped, they're aware and stay silent. Kids getting screwed like it's Epstein's Island. And it's really not fair. Say the right things, but they really don't care. Tech is so bright, but they all stay stupid. If you swipe right, we can all play Cupid. Live a dull life, but the dreams stay lucid. Suicide rife, cause they're feeling excluded. Everyday lies, everything is disputed. Kids watch porn and their minds are polluted. And I swear that it's repressive. If you don't bow, people label it oppressive. People feel sad and they label it depressive. And they profit off drugs, they enable the excessive. Now they applaud when they see a boy in dresses. Try to kill God cause he goes against the message. Women and men, and then they label it progressive. You can say that I'm aggressive or aggressive, I don't get it. And it's anarchy. Anytime I turn the TV on, it maddens me. Black and white and left and right, it's all a strategy. It's bigger ratings when we fight, we pay their salaries. That's just reality.
Oh shit, Aaron Rodgers already paid.
When I turn to social media, it saddens me. Red and blue are rival crews, they're trying to rattle me. If you go against the team, assault and battery, you're just a casualty. Because it's
back in the mix, rap for the kids and adults who get trapped in the system. Get
done
with the rich one.
Did you enjoy my
They don't care about you in the kingdom. They just want to be king when the ring come. Bright lights in my eyes, gotta dim some. When I walk up in the room, everybody cheer, treat me like I'm Kim Jong. Politics got all the tricks, right to left, Zionism, Bolshevik. I don't really want to follow all of it. The more that you see, the less you want to give. The truth is the hardest pill for swallowing. So why would I want to be the doctor here? I'ma just lift weights with Zuby now until my arms look like Arnold's did. I'ma go
So
hard.
Zuby.
I won't go drink at the bar. Work until I am a star.
He fucked with the whole transgender women thing, and he actually holds the record for women's deadlift in England, unless it changed. But yeah. So we're gonna get some some foreign news. This is in Lebanon. I want you guys to see what our politicians support and are most likely funding when we fund Israel. Fucking level. And gunshots. This is what Israel's doing to Lebanon. all because they have a right to defend themselves. God, that's giving me some flashbacks. Oh shit. Indiscriminate bombing, too. We're trying to get the Hezbollah terrorists. I think that Hezbollah shit's overrated and overplayed right now. All right. That's your taxpayer dollars at work. I'm not going to subject you to any more. So I was watching a Trump rally yesterday, and guess what? Guess who showed up? Mr. Autistic Billionaire himself.
Up here, Elon. He created the first major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space. Come here.
Rescuing astronauts at the ISS. Yo, this dude's hyped.
Hi, everyone.
I need that autistic energy. What's up? Juniper. Good to see you, man.
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm Dark MAGA. Well, first of all, I want to say what an honor it is.
I want to be Dark MAGA.
And
what up, Jeff?
The true test of someone's character is how they behave under fire. And we had one president who couldn't climb a flight of stairs, and another who was fist pumping after getting shot. Fight, fight, fight! Blood coming down the face. Now, America is the home of the brave.
Damn right.
And there's no
home of the free and land of the brave.
So who do you want representing America? Yeah, absolutely. And I think this election, I think it's the most important election of our lifetime. This is no ordinary election.
Until 2028.
The other side wants to take away your freedom of speech. They want to take away your right to bear arms.
Mm-hmm.
They want to take away your right to vote effectively. You got 14 states now that don't require voter ID.
Listen to them say
California, where I used to live, is just passed a law banning voter ID for voting.
Yep. That's fucking crazy, guys.
I still can't believe that's
for California, one of the biggest states as far as population-wise. You don't need an ID to vote in California, guys. Not needed. I kind of want to go to California just to vote for Trump. I don't need an ID, and I look like I could be a Mexican.
So, how are you supposed to have a proper election if there's no ID? It's just meaningless. And free speech. Free speech is the bedrock of democracy.
The First Amendment. First.
If people don't know what's going on, if they don't know the truth, how can you make an informed vote? You must have free speech in order to have democracy. That's why it's the First Amendment. And the Second Amendment
you telling me, Elon?
Is there to ensure that we have the First Amendment.
I wish I was able to get a hold of one of Elon's flamethrowers. I would use that bitch all the time.
President Trump must win to preserve the Constitution. He must win to preserve democracy in America. Yes. This is a must-win situation. Must win. So I have
Zip?
one ask.
Yeah, Juniper, I still have to show my ID to vote, but Tennessee is actually pretty good as far as individual rights, but also by the Constitution. Hello, Harper.
For everyone in the audience, everyone who watches this video, everyone in the live stream, there's one request. It's very important. Register to vote. Okay? And get everyone you know and everyone you don't know.
Vote. Register.
Drag them.
Tell your friends.
To register to vote. There's only 2 days left to register to vote in Georgia and Arizona. 48 hours. Like, text people now. Now. Oh, and then make sure they actually do vote.
I mean, I texted Nunya, but I don't know if she's going to vote.
If they don't,
oh, did I say a name that shouldn't
this will be the
mentioned?
last election. That's my prediction.
Yeah. I may not like Sammy Joe, but me and Nunya, at least I think we're still tight. But y'all think what y'all want. I know what I think.
Nothing's more important. Nothing's more important. So get everyone you know. Everyone. So speaking to people out there, everyone in the crowd, I think, is already convinced. But for people out there that are watching the video, watching the live stream, you need to get
what's the website to check? I know I'm registered because I checked through Tennessee, but I know there's a website where you can actually check and see if you're registered. And I'm going to early vote as soon as in 10 days.
Everyone, at work, your friends, family, text groups, your social media, everything. Get them to register to vote
Jennifer.
right
I'm
now.
glad. I'm
Only
here for
2
y'all.
days left for Georgia and Arizona. Only a couple weeks left in Pennsylvania.
And I'll be watching football.
And if they're not registered to vote, it doesn't matter at that point. Register to vote. I'm being repetitive for a reason, okay? So nothing is more important. And a lot of people think maybe their vote doesn't count. Well, it does, okay? It does. It matters. And this election could be decided by 1,000 votes, 500 votes.
Oh, I don't know about that.
A tiny margin. So get everyone you know to register to vote. I believe that's swapthevote.com.
Bro, my
that's
fucking
the site. If you and double check
youngest
that
daughter's
your
so ready to
registration is
vote.
good. Don't take it
It'll
for
be her
granted.
first one.
I'm just being repetitive about this point because it is the one takeaway, more than anything, that will matter is getting those registrations, and then getting everyone you know to actually vote. That is what will decide this election, especially in Pennsylvania.
What's up, fuck the feeling?
So thank you, and honestly, you want to just be a pest, just be a pest to everyone you know. People on the street everywhere. Vote, vote, vote. Fight, fight, fight. Vote, vote, vote. Thank you.
See, not all autistic people are bad. Look at me. Look at Elon. I still don't like Neuralink. Still don't. Fuck Neuralink. Oh, this pisses me off. I think it was from a month ago. I just saw a video on this morning. So I was like, you know what? Let me check for the original. And I found the original. And then sorry. Yeah. This is all about illegal immigrants, and it involved a mother and I believe a infant. Oh, okay. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I just played that. That was Elon from yesterday. So this is a disgusting story about illegal immigrants, and I don't know. I just feel a certain way about this clip.
A mother and her baby are in the hospital tonight after falling out of a moving van. Police say all of this happened after the driver punched that mother. They say that driver was drunk. The violent moments unfolding in Blairsville, Indiana County. Doctors and nurses in Allegheny County now caring for that mother and baby.
Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter Marcy Cipriani is joining us live in Monroeville, where the mother is being treated. So, Marcy, what happened here?
Yeah, Andrew, police say that the woman who is recovering, as you mentioned, here at Forbes, was actually inside a vehicle with her 2 children when the driver, the father of the infant, punched her so violently that the woman and the infant fell out of that vehicle while it was moving.
I just heard the whistles go off and I saw the ambulance go down there.
Those sounds on South Spring Street, Blairsville resident.
Just odd question, Jeff. What took you so long? With all the shit that's been going on in the media and, you know, the world, you just decided yesterday? I mean, I'm not knocking you, but I'm just curious what took so long. I mean, I'm an anti-Trumper. I didn't vote for him either time, but guess who I'm voting for this year? I'm voting for America, and he is America.
Didn't say were startling.
It's sad. It's scary.
And now hearing what police say happened here, Ruby Graff tells me is upsetting. According to court papers, neighbors watched as a mom and her 2-month-old baby fell from a fast-moving van at South Spring and Old Main Street Sunday night, and the driver kept going. Police say while they were helping the injured mother and her infant, a witness saw the van come by again and alerted police. According to court papers, the driver, 22-year-old Ronnie Gomez Lopez, fled as police tried to pull him over, then slammed the van into a retaining wall and took off on foot before he was tased and arrested. Police say a 3-year-old was then found crying.
Juniper, I have to look into that because I think each state's supposed to have their own. But I know if I really wanted to, I can go online and get a card if I wanted to. It's not hard. Just find an online therapist. $25, $50, all depends.
Inside the wrecked van.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that.
Oh my God! And I live right there. I live right up there in the corner.
Roberta Gedempsey lives just across from where the crash happened and ultimately the arrest. Police say the woman who fell from the van told investigators Gomez Lopez was driving fast and clutching her arm with a closed fist when she and the baby fell out of the van. She stated they fell out due to the van's sliding door not being fully shut. She also stated Gomez Lopez was hitting her because he was drunk.
He's a woman beater.
Residents and strangers say they are now just hoping the mom and her 2 children can heal.
My heart goes out to the family and the kids.
So while that mom does recover here at Forbes, police tell me the 3-year-old who was inside the wrecked vehicle has been treated and released. As for the infant, investigators
I don't know
tell me
about the mail. That's kind of iffy. I know if I wanted to order my THCA stuff, I can get it in the mail. I don't know as far as like medical marijuana. That's different.
Intensive care at Children's Hospital with a brain bleed and a skull fracture. Now, as for Gomez Lopez, he is in the Indiana County Jail. Police say, though, he also has an active warrant from ICE. Reporting live in Monroeville, Marcy Cipriani, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's like I vote or something shit like that. I'm going to have to find it because I know I showed it the other day. So what do y'all think about that story? DUI, beating a woman, throwing an infant and the woman out of a vehicle, and then circling by to see if that's still she was still there. He was probably going to run her over if nobody was there. Just a thought, because maybe I have a dark thought process, or I just see things like in a different view. What was your name before? I mean, not that I care. Like, all these alts, I really don't know. And I really don't care. As long as I see a name, I'm going to say what's up. All right, I'm about to pull a Mitch. Music break.
This country was founded by slave owners who wanted to be free. So they killed a lot of white English people in order to continue owning their black African people so they could wipe out the rest of the red Indian people and move west and steal the rest of the land from the brown Mexican people, giving them a place to take off and drop their nuclear weapons on the yellow Japanese
I don't give a
people.
shit, dude.
You know what the motto?
You can use whatever
You know what the
you
motto
want.
of this
I
country
do
ought
like
to
that
be?
one
You
better
give us
than
a color,
the
we'll wipe it out.
Yeah. K-Rino and Dope B. Murdoch. What's up?
How the fuck did Harper know?
Come on.
You like that? My daughter bought it for me. They know if it's red, they don't bother me.
Saw the future. They fought and they bled. Niggas these
They know
days
that's
can't
good
even
about
see
it.
5 minutes ahead.
I'm
Most
recording.
our people either ignorant, ass backwards, or scared. Ain't got no bread or broke because nobody broke bread. I'm seeing red. Hey Bush, won't you change your attack and send your drunk ass daughters overseas to Iraq? We snatching all our people back, and when we get through,
I do
Cody
miss
Powell
George.
and Condoleezza will be listening to Screw. Yeah, I never let these
You know, it's funny. I
snakes
knew
soak
George
me in.
Carlin as a comic before Mr. Conductor.
Black folks watching the war talking about I hope we win. Who the hell is we? The U.S. your enemy too. And when they finish over their food, they'll be coming for you. Now round up all the sellout sucker tongues and
Man,
tricks.
I really wish Community Cardio was here to ask him how Auburn did versus Georgia did.
I'ma leave your head flatter than a white girl's booty. We ain't scared of your politics. We see your crooked ass politics. You want the real? Come follow this. Death of a politician, 2006. We ain't scared of your politics. I see your wicked ass politics. You want the real? Come follow this. Death of a politician, 2006. White man, I can't believe how bold you stand. You call the Mexicans illegal when you stole their land. Could have helped us in New Orleans, but too evil to try. You blew the levees up and left the black.
All right. So JT's going to take this one for us. JT caught this one, I believe, this morning, and I haven't seen it yet because I don't really check Fox News a lot unless it's something super important. Really? I will definitely check that out. And I'm on my way, Zip, after start this video.
Has been debunked on every occasion.
But wait, let's agree. What you signed, if they don't moderate and monitor the content, we lose total control. And
why don't you bring that juice over here and hop in Daddy's new whip?
Excuse me?
Who's talking to me?
Oh.
Well, you just gonna stare at these daddies, or you want to rip off that top
Bro,
and
that's
hop on in
fucking
here?
communism.
That is not okay. You don't talk to people like
I've
that.
never been more ready.
Fuck that hoe.
That seems right, doesn't it? Oh, it's a doozy. When are they going to arrest Elon Musk, you think? I guarantee you, the minute they knew he was going on stage, they started crafting charges. They had to have the charges ready, right? You have to.
You don't like the white dudes for Harris?
Will not tolerate
Kamala?
Minnesota. Abortion Finder, a website that helps women find access, says abortion is legal throughout pregnancy.
All right,
and
guys. Every time I see Waltz, I think of a piece of shit Sergeant Major that I wouldn't mind hitting in the face.
Minnesota, there is no ban or limit on abortion in Minnesota based on how far along in a pregnancy you are. You signed the bill that makes it legal through all 9 months. Is that a position you think Democrats should advocate for nationally?
Look, the vice president and I have been clear. The restoration of Roe versus Wade is what we're asking for.
But that
This is
law
a
goes
woman's
far beyond
right
Roe v. Wade.
to make her own choice. The law is very clear. It does not change that. That was been debunked on every occasion.
But
But
wait,
look, this is a.
let's agree. What you signed is there's not a single limit through 9 months of pregnancy. Roe had a trimester
Your own
framework
bill.
that did have limits through the pregnancy. The Minnesota law does not have that.
This puts the decision with the woman and her healthcare providers. The situation we have is when
What
you
up,
don't
Doug?
have the ability of healthcare providers to provide that, that's where you end up with a
What up,
situation like
Community
Amanda
Cardio?
Zaworski in Texas, where they are afraid to do what's necessary. This doesn't change anything. It puts the decision back on to the woman, to the physicians, and we know that this is simply something to be brought up to be very clear. Donald Trump's asking for a nationwide abortion ban.
Wait, he
and
has
again,
said
we
that
don't
he
see this
has
as a
said
winning
repeatedly
campaign.
that he will not sign a national abortion.
Why do they continue this lie? He will not sign an abortion ban. He already said that. And just like me, leave it up to the states. I may not agree with some abortion laws like this piece of shit state, but You know who votes or who ultimately picks in the states? You do. You vote because those come up on the ballot. And you can also put the right people in those positions with your ideology. Not federal elections. They don't do shit. And I want to keep federal government as small as possible.
Ban, are you calling that just, it's a flat out lie?
Yes, of course. And Senator Vance has in the past said so too. Now, look, they may see this as an election issue. We see it as a right of women to make their own bodily decisions. And that's what this
guy's a complete fool. I don't know how she picked him. She came out and said, I picked him on a late night ready to get me sleep. Josh Shapiro been far better. Hakeem Jeffries for the win. The governor of Maryland, he's a young star, black fella.
Shit.
Speaking of stars with the fake Bronze Star problem, but this guy's a fool.
You know,
I don't think anybody.
This motherfucker, obviously he didn't get the Bronze Star, which is good. Not saying that I deserved him, but I'm just saying, if I'd been an officer, I would have gotten him. But it's okay. You know why? Because I didn't give into the system. I don't know where I'm going with this. Jeff, Junie, Dub. First three. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. But this Waltz guy, like I said, I've met a lot of motherfuckers like him. And he would put career over his soldiers. And he did.
Supports throughout the whole pregnancy. And the mother and the doctor decide.
Exactly, Dub.
We had this with Ralph
I don't
Northam
need a
in
Bronze Star
Virginia.
anymore.
They proposed this. And they asked him, so the
I don't
baby's
wear a
out, right,
uniform.
Governor? He's like, yes. But it's living, it's breathing. And this is a leftist program, Ask a News program. It's breathing, right? What do you do? Well, it's the mother and the doctor's decision. I'm like, wow. And he signed it into law, a bill that says if it's a failed abortion, so a baby's born alive, the doctor does not provide care.
Facts.
I don't know any doctor that would want, even if they're for this, that liability later.
States like my state have the ability to put that in. States like Georgia force women to cross the border, and then we have a death of Amber Thurman. So let's be very clear. Trying to cut hairs on an issue on this is not where the American public's at. They want the restoration of Roe versus Wade. Vice President Harris said she would sign it. That's what we'll do when we're elected.
But to be clear, the
We will restore
Minnesota
that right
law
to
is
women.
far beyond Roe v. Wade. And about the Amber Thurman
Don't
case
get me
in Georgia,
started on
her
that,
family
Jennifer.
has, and it's tragic. She is a young mother who left behind a young son. But what her family has said is it was a complication from an abortion pill that she received. And she didn't get proper care when she went to a Georgia hospital, which had multiple.
Oh, I just realized why
opportunities.
he's getting fact-checked the fuck out of. This is Fox. I should have told by the blonde journalist that actually looks attractive.
To intervene there. Her own attorney, the family's attorney, says it wasn't the Georgia law, it was the hospitals. What he claims is malpractice, not treating her when she clearly showed up in distress and still had the byproducts of her pregnancy because of that rare complication from the abortion pill. So just to be clear on the Georgia law and how her family and her attorney sees it.
I mean, it's Fox. Okay, it's Fox. She was pretty factual. Roe v. Wade had some parameters. He says he wants Roe back. But Roe had parameters. He disagrees with that. Trump said, I am not for national abortion ban. Doesn't agree with that. He could be for it. The Supreme Court already decided it. It goes back to the states. So the states can be as radical as they want. Clearly. You got a state like this jackass is in. This guy is dumb, and he doesn't know he's dumb. That is the scariest kind of dumb there is. They're dangerous. People right here, wow, what a dipshit. Hillary Clinton says, Section 230, which basically makes them a newspaper and not an editorial, right? So they can't get sued. And they've had it.
And by the way, I said in chat somewhere yesterday that I have information on Hillary Clinton. Feds, I was just kidding. And I'm not suicidal.
Latitude, which they say they're not editorializing. So it's a protection they enjoy. But they editorialize all the time, right? Tech is what I'm talking about when they crush people on the right, which naturally amplifies the left. But this, she knew Elon.
ACOPS.
And she sent this message.
I didn't want to play videos on that, but so far there's talking about at least 100 in some areas. Just for the area. Not for the state.
Wow.
We should be, in my view, repealing something called Section 230, which gave, platforms on the internet immunity because they were thought to be just pass-throughs, that they shouldn't be judged for the content that is posted. But we now know that that was an overly simple view, that if the platforms, whether it's Facebook or Twitter X or Instagram or TikTok, whatever they are, if they don't moderate and monitor the content, we lose total control. And
clip right there. How much more could they control us? How much more suppression of the right can they have? Well, all of it. Until it's all crushed, it won't be enough. This right here is just a warning. They don't want Section 230 protection gone. They don't want that because the big tech donors control this whole thing. It's not going away. Are you kidding yourself? But she's telling them, get in line. This is a message. Hillary's not, I understand people don't think she's involved in politics. She's just a messenger for the apparatus that runs our government, that runs our lives.
Okay, he's out there. He's doing his thing, whatever that may be.
Okay, come on, just relax. You know, you haven't had a night off in 3 months. Do you want to watch something less stressful like the Menendez Brothers show?
I don't know, Dougie. I kind of wish I had picked Josh right now.
Oh, Josh Shapiro?
Did you?
No, Josh Cabernet.
Look, Tim'll be fine. It's not like he's going to say something crazy.
I've become friends with school shooters.
True.
Saturday Night Live
Oh,
used to be
yeah.
good, wasn't it? Remember those old days? It was
Sorry,
funny,
I'm not watching.
actually. Then just pick on one side. You just pick on everybody. That's what made it
Like
fun.
for me on fantasy, too.
So Kamala Harris Media Blitz. So the Harris campaign just announced a major series of interviews and campaign stops this week. Monday, Harris 60 Minutes interview. Tuesday, Harris speaks to The View, Howard Stern show, and late night show with Stephen Colbert. Wednesday, Harris campaigns in Nevada, participates in Univision.
Juniper, yes. But you know what that means? Cheaper houses. I mean, that's a good thing. You can probably get a house well, actually, I'm part of that area. Because houses out here are a lot bigger and a lot more area than you would have in, say, like New York. All right. So we're going to go from a guy who obviously is very, very smart, talking about a person that's very, very dumb. And we're going to listen. This is 5 years old.
just don't agree with.
And this is why we can't have like conversations with certain people. Because, you can, hey, Roots, talk all you want and tell them, hey, check this shit out, bro. And they're just going to be like, you know what? You're a racist. It's okay. It's okay. Not the right button. So Caitlin Bennett is going to talk to three very diverse, strong, independent, colored women and Muslims.
With it.
So you have to yell F you at somebody instead of trying to say, hey, I've seen you on Twitter, I don't agree. Can we talk?
No, I don't want to talk with you.
You just want to yell F you.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever talked to somebody else that doesn't agree with you?
All the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you cuss at them?
Yes.
Yeah. Hi guys, how are you? So I know you guys were yelling some things on the Swan, weren't you?
Definitely.
Yeah? Do you usually yell at women you don't agree with and yell expletives? Yeah. Would you guys consider yourself feminist? No?
No?
Why not? Oh, come on. Come in here. You were yelling
Yo.
too. Come on. I'm
I
in
had my
front of you.
daughter take a political ideology test this morning. Feminism was like third from the bottom. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Now go make me a sandwich.
No, you're not out on a lake. So for some context, these brave and stunning women right here were out on a swan boat in the middle of the lake yelling at me. But now when we confront them, crickets.
No. Because I'm not a feminist.
I just don't feel like being in your little YouTube thingy.
Oh, but you wanted to yell F you when you were on the Swan in the middle of a lake where you couldn't be confronted.
Well, I just don't agree with your whole racism and...
What racism?
I know what you have said and it's...
Give me something I've said. Just one thing that's racist.
I've never heard Caitlin Bennett say beaner,
One
nigger,
thing I've said,
spick,
I've
Jew.
supported, I've
I've never heard her say
tweeted.
any of that. And I would never say any of that.
You're gonna walk away now because you made an accusation that you can't back up. Is there anything I've said that you guys can tell me and give me proof?
You say it's just we just don't agree with
Fuck
it.
yeah!
So you have to yell F you at somebody instead of trying to say, hey, I've seen you on Twitter, I don't agree. Can we talk?
No, I don't want to talk with you.
You just want to yell F you.
Yeah.
That's so tolerant though. Like, wow, that is so tolerant. I'm just out here trying to work. And you guys want to be so nasty. I still haven't had any proof for me being racist. Where's the proof?
YouTube videos. It's just like it disgusts me. Like
Okay, but you said I'm racist. Where's the proof?
It's just what you support. It's just.
What racist policy have I supported?
It's gotta be the void.
You support Trump.
How is that racist?
Because everything he supports is just the way everything he goes
Oh,
about.
okay.
It's just immigration.
What about
What about
immigration
it?
is racist?
I mean, you're holding people at the border
Okay.
against their will.
Holding people at the border against their will. The people who, okay, I understand what you're saying. How is that racist?
Because you're holding them just because of the place they came. They came here for
Okay, so you think
No,
you think that
because they're
people,
illegal.
do you think nationality
Hey,
is the same as
Chantel.
race? Because I think you
Now
guys
I wonder, this is 5 years ago. What's her stance on, never mind, I'm looking at her, I already know what her stance is, and it's free Palestine. Never mind, I just answered my own question.
Yikes, this is embarrassing for you because you think that it's racist?
Yes. Because
What race is being held?
the Latinos. I mean, if someone was
That's
to
the
come
only
here-
people being held. They're targeting Latinos and that's what's happening?
if someone was to come here from Germany, somewhere in Europe, it would be fine. We would
Oh, it would.
give
Well,
them-
they have to go through a
we-
process.
We wouldn't give them access, just like Trump's wife, right?
She's from Germany?
I
No,
don't
she's
know
from
where she's
Ukraine.
from.
You don't even know where she's from, and you're making accusations
know
about
she's not
her.
from
She's
here.
a legal immigrant. She came here legally.
Okay, but these people are seeking refuge, which is legal, but we're not giving it to them.
Why aren't we giving it? Why aren't we giving it to them?
No, because they're terrorists, right? They're
I would never make. Whoa! I would never make that claim. That's so weird. She just called people seeking refuge from other countries terrorists. I would never say that.
no, but that's what
You said that?
your people imply. What you believe,
What's my people?
Trump supporters.
When did I imply that? When did I say that?
It's just what you believe in. It's just
How do you know what I believe? See, this is the problem with Democrats and liberals and leftists.
You
You,
don't know
guys
that
are
I'm
making
Democrat.
accusations.
You don't know that
You
I'm
act like, and you don't know that I'm racist, but by God, you're calling
But
me
you're a
one.
Republican, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
You're not.
No.
So what are you?
I'm a libertarian.
Are you?
Yup.
Oh, cool. So
Do you
I'm
even
not
know
a-
what that is?
No.
Nope.
Of course you don't, because you guys see in black and white. It's either this way or it's that way. You see no time. You have no time to actually research what people who support the president actually want.
So what do you want?
I want lower taxes. I want lower regulations. I want to close
Lower
the border
taxes for people who get more money, for rich people.
for anybody. The rich, the poor.
So what is that?
Taxation is theft.
So what are we-
Absolutely.
Damn right, Caitlin.
Taxes. What does that mean for everyone else?
It means more money in your pocket. That's what lower taxes mean.
Okay, so what do we use taxes for?
Unnecessary
Like-
things. Medicare, health care,
That's
roads,
unnecessary?
public. No, it's not.
Girl,
No, it's
I don't
not.
have Medicare. I don't have health care.
Come over.
That sucks.
That's not my problem. I do. I have.
And then named something, but but you called it necessary.
Yeah. I should not have to pay for your health care. I shouldn't have to pay for your health care.
Hell no, I gotta take my own
How is
family's
it selfish
healthcare.
for me to want to keep my money?
But you
How
don't
is that
believe in
selfish?
universal health care?
No, I don't believe in stealing. How can someone please? So these people have never been told before that taxation is theft, that you shouldn't steal from somebody else for their health care, their education. How? I mean,
It's
think
for
about
everyone. It's so the country could be better.
No, no,
but
no,
you just
no.
think of yourself.
They didn't
I
work
think
for that
of my
money.
income and my
You guys
money
did.
taking care of me
that
and my
sucks.
fiance and my family one day. That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks, okay? They're taking a couple dollars out of my
No,
paycheck.
No, they're not. They're taking thousands. Do you have a paycheck?
Accumulated.
That's
do
a
you
good
have
question.
a paycheck?
Of course I do. I have
You've
to-
never seen how much money they've
Yes,
taken
I
out.
do. I do see it, and I'm fine with
Then
that
you're okay
because
with
I
that?
know that it pays for someone,
Okay.
and I'm fine with that.
That's great. I'm so glad that you're willing to give.
You know what? I bet you she's against it now because your tax dollars are attacking Palestinian citizens because you're funding Israel. I bet you that. Free Palestine. Nah. We know she hasn't changed.
And you're such a nice person, obviously, such a nice girl.
Bro, you
And
guys
I'm
want to hear a
glad that
really good example of socialized healthcare that the country so desperately wants? Ask a veteran who needs to be seen by the VA. That's socialized healthcare.
you're so nice. So why can't you do that voluntarily instead of the government taking it out and stealing it from you? Because it's not only you they're stealing from. They're stealing from me. They're stealing from him. They're stealing from Mike over there.
You're a felon,
How is
Root?
that fair?
Treated the same, just because.
I guarantee you we don't pay the same. You don't understand. Maybe I can help you understand. Why should I have to pay more for programs that cost $40 trillion? So universal health care in this country, do you support it?
Of course I do.
That would cost $40 trillion.
Okay, it's better than wasting on the military.
Why don't we scale back the military? Don't pay for people's health care. Let them get private insurance. That is better anyway.
You know, I've asked about this. I don't remember who asked me. Talking about should we fund more for the U.S. military? My answer is no. What we have right now is more than we need. But let's focus on America, not foreign countries. And we need to get our country right to where we're actually having a more money coming in than we have going out. Save tax monies, but be efficient. There was a reason we used to be the most feared fighting force in the entire world. Now you just let fucking pansies and sissies come in and they make our country even worse. Our military looks like a fucking Boy Scout troop. Actually, you know what? Boy Scout troops could do better. But it's okay. They're diverse now. Equality.
Is $40 trillion expensive?
Yeah, but divided into the millions of
Bro,
people that live here.
I refuse
So if we
Bart, to have the VA do any surgeries on me. If they say I need surgery, I'm going to tell them send me to Vanderbilt.
Taxed the 1%. Do you know how much? If we tax them at 100% of their wealth. No, because you guys can't stand to listen to actual logic. How is it selfish to want to keep my money?
It's not that. It's like
I think it's obviously selfish of you. It's not being taken for a reason. It's taken because the government wants it. They want your money. Because they say it's going to go to this program, it's going to go to that program, but does it ever? No, it lines the politicians' pockets.
You know, Lart, I mean, I halfway agree with you on that. But, you know, I don't agree with the IRS. I know we need funding. We need to pay some kind of bills, and I fucking hate that fact. But if they want everybody to pay their fair share, flat tax. And not a fucking ridiculously high flat tax like they fucking have in Europe. 42% sales tax. This shit's ridiculous over there. If we have a flat rate, 9 to 12%, that would be for people on welfare. They should probably pay taxes on the money that they get for free. And I also thought, what should we do about welfare? Well, if you fail a drug test, automatic disenrollment. If you fail to find a job, disenrollment. You got to find ways to cut back and make people productive.
Bernie Sanders, he's a Democratic socialist.
He's the only politician that gets the money, right?
Did I say that?
No, but so you're saying that all
he
this
has
money-
never had a real job, yet he has 3 mansions. Never had a real job. He's a politician. The only job he's had is being a politician. He has 3 mansions. Do you guys think the money that's going to the politicians through our taxes, it's not his money?
But he made it. He worked.
He didn't.
Oh, you and me, Lart, we're on the same wavelength.
Who pays him? He has a job.
What is his job?
Okay, so what's Mike Pence's job? What's
Where do they get their money? Mitch McConnell, where do they get their money?
Where does he get his money? Does
From
he
you.
Tell me.
all his cars, all his money, all his
From
mansions?
you.
Tell
The
me,
same
where does
thing.
he get
So why'd
his
you choose
money?
Bernie Sanders, like,
Because that's what I'm talking about today, this video that we're making today. Because you said everyone should have free health care. Well, don't go away, guys, because I know you were on your phone. Did you find out where I said anything racist? Were you researching?
No, I just don't like you. I'm sorry. And I believe in what I believe in, so that's not going to change.
I know it's not going to change because you guys
Programmed.
can't stand to listen to someone else who disagrees with you. You can't be nice. You can't
He's fucking
learn and
confused,
understand what
okay.
other. Have you guys ever talked to somebody else that doesn't agree with you?
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you cuss at them?
yes.
I cuss
My
at people all the
God.
time. To me, it's just normal
Nasty.
language.
All of you are so nasty. Nasty. That's disgusting that you treat people like that just because they disagree
Whoa,
with you.
Roots, come
So
on,
anyway,
man.
where's the money come from that Bernie Sanders, Mike Pence,
You
Mitch
good?
McConnell's being paid for?
Just now, the video of you kind of like saying to a fat girl, like, "Oh, you're gonna eat the mic." Like that was
Are you going to as well?
That's so
Wait,
disrespectful. Like,
did she say she was going to eat the mic? Thank you, Come Over. Thank you, Jeff. Let's leave it as civil in here, okay?
That you have a gun on you.
What?
Because someone's agreed. Because someone's.
Oh.
I carry.
I would show my
Oh, is that
kids,
what
but,
happened?
you know, I might
Okay,
get
all right.
community
If that's what
guideline.
happened, then I guess we watched a different video. But anyway, can you tell me?
We know what's gonna happen. She's gonna edit everything we set out and just put the
Oh
back.
no, you guys can find it at Liberty Hangout. So good interaction here. We'll keep the full clip, maybe edit out a couple to highlight how disgusting your ideologies are here. But other than
Love how
that, no,
she's,
it pretty much.
Oh, wait, that's not over yet. Holy shit.
We're
to be-
disgusting because we don't agree with you.
No, you're disgusting because you support theft and you yell at people that don't agree with you.
That it's wrong to have our to tell people that they're disgusting or to say certain things because they're their opinions, but you literally just said that.
But
we're
you just said it to her.
Like, no, it's not
Listen
because you're.
to Whoa! Did you guys see the hypocrisy right there in 4K? Or actually, I think I should be 4K. Right there. Talk down to a person because of their beliefs? Oh, like you weren't doing that. I just don't like you. Well, why?
Your opinion is because of your actions. It's because of your words. Why you're disgusting is
Get
because
'em.
of what you support. You support
We're
theft.
disgusting because
You
we
support.
theft. So how are our actions showing that we support theft?
Because when you were out there on the Swan, so stunning and brave out there on the
that's
Swan,
just
you were yelling. You
Screaming,
were.
fuck you, because is showing that I support theft.
No, you guys really don't follow along. You guys don't really follow along what I'm saying.
So what are you
Are
saying?
you guys? So I'm saying.
So what we said on the, I know it was ignorant, it was dumb, like whatever.
Yeah, good.
But
What up, Yeti? I don't know if I
what-
said your name already.
why is our opinion not worth as much as yours? I believe something, you believe something. Why is that not okay?
So I'm not talking about your opinions. That's not why you're
Bro, that's
disgusting,
fucking
ladies.
money
You're
right there, Ruth.
disgusting because you yell profanities at people when you don't know them. You go out there and you accuse them of being racist without any proof behind it. And I've been talking to you guys for about 10 minutes now. I still have no proof of your accusations. Why can't anybody who calls me racist give me proof?
I don't know, we need time to look this up because it's like
So you need time to look it up, but you were ready to call me racist when I came up to you.
Yeah, because I've
Shouldn't
seen
you
your
know?
videos before.
Give me what video?
I don't know, I've just seen your videos. I can't recall.
How's it
right now.
racist?
Because of the way you treat people. Like right now. Like why are we disgusting because I have a different opinion?
That's not what I said.
That's
I said
not
you're
what you said.
disgusting
You're
because of what you
saying it.
support
I
in
know
your actions and what you say.
Okay, so I said sorry.
It doesn't change the
I
fact
know
that
it
you
doesn't
did it.
change it, but I know it was ignorant. We were having fun. We were having fun. I don't know why we had fun saying that, but we said sorry. I'm sorry. We're disgusting, apparently. So you just connected the fact that we don't have the same opinion with you to the fact that we yelled profanity at you. I'm sorry. I just don't.
I mean, that's pretty much what happened. You don't agree with me, so you go and yell profanities. So, yeah, are you looking it up, finding proof?
No, she's not.
Okay. You guys just go out and yell people that they're racist.
Terrible people.
Actually, she probably did
why
look
are
it
you
up and
calling
couldn't
me
find
terrible?
anything.
That's so racist of you. Oh my God, I'm white and you guys are calling me racist and rude. Is that racist of you?
I'm sorry.
Are you guys being racist? I just want to. Are you guys being racist? I'm white. I don't appreciate being treated like that. I'm the only white person here. I feel
Ooh,
really under
yeah,
attack.
Caitlin's been posting content recently. Some of these are older clips, but she has posted recent clips. Like she did one with one of the whitest black dudes I know, Joel, and they were giving him reparations.
I feel really under attack right now.
Oh, really? I'm sorry about that.
You guys need to yeah, I do. I want all of your money. I want to tax you because you guys are racist. Absolutely. So I hope you guys learn something out of this.
They didn't learn shit.
But they're not going to learn anything out of it because they won't actually listen. They just want to yell profanities, and that's all we're doing here. So I'm glad I could catch up.
That's all you care about, the fact that we yelled.
To record us?
Yep, we're in public. Have you guys ever heard of the First Amendment? Yeah, that's what gives me the right to come out here and record. So
I think our time's up. Yeah, we should go.
Yeah, you guys probably should go because the more this goes on, it's more embarrassing for you.
For me, it's embarrassing for me. Okay.
All right, you guys can check it out at Liberty Hangout on YouTube. You guys will be right up there. It'll be great.
Fucking ignorant clowns. All right. For those of us that are parents, or even if not parents, let's say you plan on having children in the future, or just pretend for right now. How many of us feel comfortable taking our children to a house, a daycare that's, someone's house? I would not leave my kids with somebody that I did not know. That was not family. I was lucky enough to have my mother-in-law here, and she would watch my kids. But if I had to, I would not. I fucking hate daycares, and the horror stories that come out of it, and this is one of them. I don't know if any of the kids were abused. I definitely hope not. But this is why I don't like daycares, especially when there's regulations in place to where you can only have 6. And the more and more you watch this video, you're going to be like, what the fuck did I just watch? But the lady, as you see in the following video, she ended up getting 6 years. Yeah, Ryan, how you been lately, brother?
Just turn it off. As a mom, I would never go in the shower when there's a baby cars. Where are these kids? Yeah. Like where? Yeah. It's playing down here. There's got to be a way to get down there.
On the afternoon of November 13th, 2019, Officer Landon of El Paso County, Colorado, conducts a welfare check at a daycare center after receiving a tip about its owner, Carla Marie Faith. She'd allegedly been taking in more children than allowed by her license and was hiding them. The licensing officer tries to contact Carla but is told that no children are present that day. However, parents had requested a welfare check on a child that has been dropped off at the center that morning. As Officer Landon and the licensing officer approach the property, they remain unprepared for the shocking discovery that awaits them inside.
Did you, Veronica? Yeah, it came up today, didn't it?
I'm calling my sergeant. This is weird. I have a really bad feeling about what's going on here.
The first officer on scene at the Play Mountain Place Daycare Center meets with 2 licensing officials. The daycare's owner, Carla Marie Faith, has told licensing officials that she has no children on the property that day. Little does she know, the supervisor has been in contact with a mother who confirmed that she dropped her toddler off at the residence earlier that morning. The officer is now tasked with puzzling out the truth, but she cannot know just how many secrets Carla may be hiding. The following footage has never been seen before.
That makes sense.
There's nothing visible in the front. They would be in this room. Yes. So I'm wondering if we need to have her come to try to pick up her child.
She said she was willing to come here.
As a mom, I would never go. Hello, CSPD.
Veronica, yeah, I'm glad this bitch got 6 years. She should have gotten
So
more.
do you believe that these kids are by themselves in this house?
Potentially. We did not see anyone else here. Carla, I just saw her leave out the back. That parent thinks their child is here. So
And this child was born in 2017, so it's just a little one.
not anybody that could even come to the door.
So we have a 2-year-old.
At the time of the video, Carla's license states that no more than 2 children under the age of 2 may be in her care, with a maximum capacity of 6 children in total for this
that in mind.
location.
Well, do we know that someone's in here? Or just...
Remember, she's only allowed to have 6 total.
All I can hear is the movie. I hear a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
She also owns another.
Hey, Jeff. What do you think about Luke 12, 51-56? 51 through 56. Just a thought.
home that she was doing unlicensed care out of research, and we do not see any evidence that she lives there. We're citing her for that. We're going through that process. This is much more serious. So we had another parent file a complaint for the other unlicensed location, but they can file those anonymously.
Despite the allegations, the officer is not authorized to enter the residence without probable cause. Mere suspicions are not enough at the moment.
So how are parents supposed to get their kids?
Well, so that's the thing. Either she took the kids somewhere else. Either there is not actually children here, and that's why she was very nervous and kept telling us she had an appointment. We need to leave.
There's a camera right there, so they see him here.
It is, Yeti. It is.
The supervisor gets a cell phone number for Carla, but again, no one answers. They'll have to try something more creative.
Call her and say, I'm ready to come get my child. Where is he? Yeah, she's ready to do that. Okay. If you want to do that now and then just give me a call back, let me know what she says. Ask her where he's at. Okay. All right, thanks. Okay, bye. So that was
She
her
should
that just
probably be ready to never bring her kid here
She
again.
said, she's like, oh, never. That's what I said.
Okay.
She
Because this
said,
is obviously going to make things not okay for future.
there was a lot of very strange things that happened that led up to this. So the parent went up to the gate to try to get her child. Carla called the parent on the phone, and the parent said, I need to go. Left and didn't come back. So they had intended to come get their child here, but Carla called them and said basically to leave. Well, so interestingly, I'm really glad I just went back down there. I saw her standing out in the back getting picked up by that Mustang because she doesn't want to get in this Jeep because she told me she doesn't drive a Jeep. She lied. So she's providing false and misleading information to us, which is enough for grounds for adverse licensing action. But that's not the concern at this point. Where are the children?
Yeah, if I drop my kid off somewhere, I expect them to continue to be at that place, not carted back.
I'm a product of public schools.
And forth.
A moment later, a black Camaro is seen driving past the house. Despite the officer later identifying the car as a Mustang, it is actually a Camaro.
What's the plate? Can you read that far?
No.
How can you confuse that?
I'm going to start walking around in case.
Now I'm wondering.
Oh.
So he just went up the back.
The official has seen Carla re-enter the property, and the officer immediately walks toward the back alley to try to intercept her.
Lincoln, Ocean 1. Hi, sir. Would you mind chatting with me for a second?
Oh, you're good, Bat Mom. You're good.
Just step out and talk to me.
You're about to
The
listen to
man
me in the
is Mark
shower?
Spillane, who identifies himself as Carla's employee.
Did you come and pick her up just now?
Yeah, I just dropped her off.
Okay. Where are the kids?
I don't think she has any right now.
She's supposed to have at least one, and I
Really?
need to check on that kid.
I didn't know. Sorry.
Okay.
I just grabbed her real quick, went to the bank, came back.
When asked where he believes the children are, Mark gives the same address that the officer and the licensing official are already at.
At this point, you're not in any sort of trouble. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
So, again, I appreciate you stopping to chat with me. Is she known to do some hinky things?
Not really.
Well, where the hell are these kids is my problem.
Okay.
It seems to be that there's been several reports and people are concerned that they drop their kids off and they're not where they're supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
And if I was a parent,
So
I'd be
I'm not-
pretty upset about that too.
I'd
I'm
say
not sure
so.
if this guy's
Yeah.
telling the truth or he's
And
just.
so, I mean, obviously they're concerned about things like this where
Just doesn't
you
know.
have nothing to do with this. You're coming to pick her up because she asked you to, but
And drop her off.
yeah.
That was it.
But if she's leaving kiddos by themselves, that's a problem. So we're gonna continue to investigate this. I would ask that you don't call her right now until we could talk to her in person, but
After speaking with Mark, the officer moves to the rear entrance of the property.
if I can have an extra set of hands over here, that'd be great. You could call me before you get here.
All right, Jeff.
I have another officer coming that's gonna come back here with you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go see what I can get done in the front side, but this is getting weirder and weirder.
It's bizarre.
Do you think she's more likely to cop back here or go to
I
the
think
front with your
something
partner?
is watching to see if they can either do something in the front or do something in the back.
Okay.
With the call coming in, Officer Landon takes the opportunity to chalk out an action plan with her partner.
I'm gonna go back to the front of the house. If you could go to the alley, it's on the north side. There's a lady back here in a gray shirt, black pants. She's with one of the licensing boards. She's keeping eyes on here, and there's one in the front too, but I hate leaving any of these ladies by themselves with all of this stuff. My partner's 5 minutes out. Hey.
Just left her by herself.
Finally, a mother arrives, expecting to pick up her child.
She hasn't answered for us so far, so we'll see.
Almost instantly.
Hi, buddy.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I need to talk with you.
I think you need to talk with Carla, maybe?
Who are you?
Not Carla.
Who are you, though?
I'm Chrissy.
Chrissy?
Yes.
Okay. I need to talk to Carla as well.
Do
you have some ID on you?
I do. Carla's right over there, though.
Sure. You want to come over here? What was your name? I'm sorry.
Chrissy.
Chrissy.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you work for the facility or?
No, I don't work here. No.
Okay.
I'm a friend.
Okay.
Hey, how are you? I am super well.
I was knocking on the front door forever. Why didn't you answer?
I wasn't.
Ringing on the intercom, calling.
Our intercom is off? I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's go check out where Carla is.
But if you're just a friend and you don't work
How many
there,
kiddos do you guys have today?
what do you mean our?
The officer can see that her questions are being dodged, but now she knows there was at least one child on the property. She's one step closer to unraveling this bizarre mystery.
Hello. I'm Officer Langdon Isaac with CSPD.
Hi.
How are you, ma'am?
Good.
You're Carla?
I am.
So I'm kind of getting in on the end of all.
I know, and I'm sorry you're involved.
It seems like there's a whole lot going on. So
Go for it.
I'm just trying to figure out exactly what's going on. And
I don't know how to help you. You can ask me questions, I can answer them. And I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do you want some water or anything?
Oh, no. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm good.
You take that.
No way.
So obviously we have some
No
concerns
way.
about some kiddos' welfare. But we come and knock, nobody's answering. I hear music playing from the front. You're hopping back fences. I don't know what's going on. So can you kind of give
I
me
just
some
didn't
sort of...
have my gate opener, but I came back to the property.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to come in?
Wait.
Well, I'd like to check
So
that house.
she was hopping fences because she couldn't get in her gate. But why didn't you just call Fatty? She could open the fucking gate for you, just like dropping off the kid.
And see if there's any other kiddos.
Sure.
If you're just being honest with me. If you have
Sure.
other kids, tell me you have other kids.
Sure, no worries.
Okay.
And you want to check that
Yeah,
house?
yeah, I would like to check both.
Carla's property has two houses, one where she runs the daycare center, and another that she seems to have rented out. As Officer Landon demands to search the second house, Carla and Chrissy try to contact the tenant for permission.
So I was thinking about this, saying that she rented out the other house. But the way she walked around the inside of the house was like she owned it still, not rented it out.
I don't know if the tenant is there or not, so we're trying to reach her, and that's what we're doing.
Okay.
So
You understand I'm not licensing it, and I don't care anything about that. I just care if kids are okay.
I get
Fair
it.
enough.
Fair enough. Is the tenant in the property?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
So we're trying so that we can let you. We had a feeling this might.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this all?
Mm-hmm.
This is a cute place.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How many kids do you usually have?
It varies, and I don't always have them. I don't know if she's on the way, but you're more than welcome. I'll leave this open and see if she's reachable.
Okay. That's the person who owns this house?
Mm-hmm. Well, I own the whole property, but they rent it.
And the fact she's trying to act like it's
Yeah, she's on her way.
like she's gonna beat the cops, kind of, it's just that fucking attitude.
All right. Yep. She should be here very soon. Okay. And who is this to you?
A friend.
Okay. Is she an employee as well?
No, just my friend.
Okay. And so
Yeah.
she was. You were gone.
Yeah, I just ducked out to go have some lunch.
Okay. Is that normal?
For me to duck out and have lunch?
Yeah. I mean, is it? I don't know what. I guess for them, it's not okay. It's not a crime. Again, I'm here for entirely different reasons than they are.
No worries. No worries.
I'm happy.
But it is a crime. It should be if she's not your employee. So who's watching the other fucking kids?
By himself. That's what I was mostly worried about when
Yeah.
nobody was answering. And
No worries.
While everything might seem serene on the surface, they will soon find out that something unsettling is going on under the surface.
And once we can figure out that there's no other kiddos being in that house, and then we can be done.
Will she let me just go in? Are any of the doors open? Or unlocked?
I'm not sure. I think that one is actually locked. But...
Her story is just
they're
fucking
locked.
ridiculous, guys.
That's open.
93 from 71. We're in the back garden when you get here.
Make yourself at home.
You don't mind if I just check around?
No.
Okay.
Despite suspicions, the officer checks the entire property but finds nothing incriminating.
All right, Jeff.
There's one here.
See you later.
Is this a basement? Do you have a basement?
No.
Okay. Do you mind moving that floor?
It's just clothes and stuff.
Well, just up there.
Just blankets and stuff.
Do you mind if I move it? This is big.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot ton of backpacks.
Mm-hmm.
What backpacks are these?
We're taking them and getting them cleaned for the soccer team.
That doesn't sound very likely.
As the officer gets more confrontational, Carla begins to fumble.
So if I call these parents, where are they going to say their kids are right now?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to have you step aside. I'm just going to get some of that information off of there. Talk to my partner here for a second. She's hiding those backpacks. Where are these kids? Numbers on all these backpacks. Let's figure out.
Damn, Cardio, you broke it down for him.
There's the shower. In the shower, there's a baby car. That's their stuff.
Where are these kids?
Especially for babies. I don't know.
There's diaper bags. There's little backpacks. Tried calling the mom of this. Where are these kids?
She's being extremely.
This was covered with this, and she was trying to sit on it.
She does not want to be so sad.
Outside, the other officer collects information from Christina Swager, or Chrissy, and Carla.
9-3 switching over.
Why didn't the cop follow her? Okay.
Hey, ma'am. We'll walk back over here. I just want you to hang out in this area.
Do you want me to stay here with you?
No, I'm good.
I mean, I can. Doesn't matter to me. I have nothing to do.
While Officer Parker makes sure no one wanders off, Officer Landon tries to contact some of the parents from the information on the backpacks before resuming the house search.
No kids there?
What she doesn't know yet is that there is information being shared behind her back.
They're not sleeping somewhere. They're nap studying out in here.
Any other phone numbers?
Not in those two bags. Her daughter's the one that left out of here this morning. 9, 10, 11, 12.
Holy shit, they can actually count.
She said she's having them cleaned for the soccer team.
While the situation continues to grow murkier inside, Officer Parker continues to supervise Carla and Chrissy.
How do you make sure all the kids are we still staying here or what?
I don't know. I'm just here to back up.
You haven't found any kids. Like, what is? I just need to know where things are going and what.
Sure, I don't know.
Okay.
I just got here. I haven't spoken with the other officer yet, so I wouldn't be able to give you an accurate answer because I have no idea. Ma'am,
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
can I have you step out here now?
Yeah, of course.
Christ,
I'm so
bitch.
sorry.
Stay put.
She said they grabbed the box. She goes, he wasn't here. I said, we're not arguing semantics here. No. These kids are here.
Is there a basement somewhere?
Like where? Yeah. It's playing down here. Maybe I think that's it.
There's got to be a way to get down.
Sledgehammer. Chains off. I don't think you're squeezing down that vent.
I'm calling my sergeant. This is weird.
With more concerning evidence discovered, Officer Parker keeps his eye on Carla.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Ma'am,
What?
you can probably hold it.
Yeah.
You can.
You want a bottle?
Follow me.
Where the fuck you go?
As Officer Parker guides Carla back from the bathroom, Officer Landon gives him a call to express her concerns.
Motherfucker, she probably texted the
So
bitch in
I
the basement.
have a
Coming
really
up.
bad feeling about what's going on here. So I'm gonna call Sarge. Just
So-
keep them out there, please. Just you can keep them in that side building.
Yeah, I was going to tell you both parties in the back.
Okay. Well, there's music coming from a weird place, and that she denied that any other kids were here. So she's changing her stories, and weird stuff is going on.
As the officers inch closer to an unexpected revelation, Carla and Chrissy decide to talk. Whether or not anything they have to say is the truth is another matter entirely.
Why don't we just tell them that the kids are?
She says all the kids are at the park.
With who?
That's where they're at. Yeah.
Sure.
They're at the park now.
How many are there?
Okay. Okay.
We hear music
I
playing
can do that.
downstairs. How do you get downstairs?
Yeah, they're both clear.
There is no downstairs.
There is.
No downstairs.
We can hear it through the vent.
They're over at the park.
Where, what's
They're at the park.
There's nothing downstairs.
There's children in the basement. We don't know how to get in there.
Okay.
There's no access to a basement. There isn't a basement.
Time to get a sledgehammer.
Do you want to go over to the car?
No,
Peter Gabriel.
Or just stay outside.
Upon realizing this was going far beyond what initially brought them to the scene, Officer Landon calls the sergeant.
I'm searching the house, and I can hear music coming from the basement, like children's music. I can't figure out how to get down there, but this is strange enough that it's got those little hairs rolling.
People under this.
I can't find an opening to a basement, but I can hear music coming from a vent into the basement. I've got Parker out back, keeping those ladies away from here, and I'm just trying to sort this out. Okay, thank you, Sergeant.
No problem.
Desperate to locate the children, Officer Parker doubles down on his questions, his patience wearing thin.
Bro,
So
take
we get in the
the phone
basement.
and smash it.
There is no basement. I am so sorry, but there's just not.
Okay. Where's the music coming from?
Ask the fat
I
bitch.
don't
She
know.
might tell
I
you.
don't know. Have you heard music? I haven't heard any music.
Hmm.
What's up, dude?
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs if you stop following my instructions. Sit down and
Hell yeah, about fucking time. Oh wait, you didn't do it.
Over there by the end of the water.
What's up, buddy?
I stood up. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah. The only reason I'm having you sit down is you seem very nervous. You're wandering around and not paying any attention to what I'm telling you.
I'm sorry.
Appreciate it.
You want any medication?
There's windows that go downstairs.
And she's saying to get
Uh-oh.
under the deck. And I said,
Uh-oh.
how? And she won't. There's blinds on the window. Right
Under
here.
the deck, and magically that music stopped.
Hmm.
You said there's access under this deck?
Over on the side. That's if they left the opening.
But you said
On
there's
that
no
side?
basement.
Parker, just stay here for a second. Like through here and down, or how?
On the other side.
So out and around. Okay. On the other side, from the front. Does this gate move? Carla, how do you get between the two? Let me just be frank with you. I don't
See, now
care
would be a
about
good
licensing.
time for a sledgehammer.
I don't care. At all.
The kids are at the park. I've
Then
told
why
them.
do I hear music coming from down?
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
And you hide in the backpacks from me like a
hate
cat on
people
a tin
like that.
roof. Weird. You know?
Yeah. I hear
All
you.
of this, it's a succession of events that is altogether not okay.
Mm-hmm.
If there's kids downstairs, we can deal with that, but you got to tell me how to get to them. I just want to lay eyes. So tell me how to get to the kids.
I don't know why you're hearing music, and I'm really sorry. If they want to see kids, they can go to the park. The kids are over there.
And that'll be our next step. We'll go look there.
Okay.
But why am I hearing music from down there?
I don't know.
And as soon as
No,
you
no.
mention that, you text somebody and it shuts off. That's weird.
No, I'm not doing that.
Ah.
Show you.
Let's go stand over here.
Okay. Music stopped.
I know.
There's a window else on the side and in the back.
And that window down there.
Yeah, it's got blinds on it. We don't put blinds in girls.
Even if there is a crawl.
More time has elapsed as Officer Landon continues to search doggedly for a way into the basement.
Wow.
Officer Parker notices something that sends a chill down his spine.
Forces a flag.
Hear that kid crying?
Yes. He
Oh,
hears a
okay.
kid crying.
Oh, I don't know where. Just from when I was
Yeah, but
standing
you don't
there.
really want to get angry with them yet because they will literally just shut down and not say anything. Which they're really not saying anything right now, but they would just be like, I ain't saying shit. I ain't looking at you. I'm going to keep playing my fucking game on my phone. Matter of fact, let me go get some weed. You can arrest me for that too? Except for I would never do this. I never watch other people's kids. I rarely ever let my kids have friends over when they were kids because I didn't want that bullshit. I didn't want that juju. It's crazy.
Maybe from like maybe behind me.
Right here. Over here.
you know how to? There's
You guys
Oh.
have a search warrant?
You know, at this point, we're looking for kids. We're concerned for the welfare of kids. And until we find those kids, we're here for exigent circumstances. So if you want us out of here, tell us where that basement is. We heard a kid crying.
I just heard a kid crying like 6 seconds ago.
All right, that's
Maybe
where I
10
probably would
seconds?
have lost it. That one last fucking.
Go.
Listen, this started small, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until you tell us where those kids are. How do we get to them?
They're at the park.
Then why are we hearing kids coming from your basement?
As Carla continues with the facade,
just a
Officer
recording,
Landon
guys.
returns to her frantic search of the house, but it's Officer Parker who's about to make the discovery they've been hoping for.
Do it, Parker. Do it.
Hey, Isaac. Turns out there's a basement.
Uh-oh.
As they make their way into the hidden room that reeks of the smell of soiled diapers, officers are going to make an unbelievable discovery.
Cover up. Who are you?
Or you.
Who are you and why are you hiding all these kids down here? Get up. Get up.
Yo, that's
Hi,
an infant.
babies. It's okay, guys.
Is that another infant?
It's okay. You ladies need to come here now. Both of you come here now.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on, but this is not okay.
Oh, just gonna.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Can I put my shoes on?
I'm going to pat you for weapons first. You need to go upstairs and talk to my partner. Ma'am.
What's that, Veronica?
Call 571.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. I know.
We've about 20 kids down here.
In a revelation that stuns everyone, Officer Landon finds 25 very young children in the basement.
Sorry, I was just
Who are you? Huh? Who are you?
My name's Katie.
What is your deal with all this? Why are you hiding kids from us?
Oh, okay.
I'm not hiding them.
Kind of looks like it.
The woman Officer Landon is speaking with is Caitlin Nelson. More shocking details about her role will be revealed.
Yeah,
but
we
for
can
now,
talk about her.
Officer Landon lays it out to her that
It's even
she
worse
is
with
in
that bitch.
trouble.
What's up, bad
You're
guy?
looking at an obstruction charge at the minimum.
I don't even know what this licensing is. I don't understand what this
All I know is law enforcement officers are in the house. You heard me knocking
Yeah,
before.
if I was a
You heard
parent
me on-
and like I went to pick up my kid, obviously they could smell the fucking diapers and shit. Wouldn't you smell that on your kid? It's permeating down there.
on the phone. I know she text messaged you and told you to shut the kids up. So you're looking at obstruction. I know you're watching the kids now, so I'm not going to ask you to
Yeah.
pick the kids up.
Okay. Not yeah.
I need a list of all these parents.
I don't know all the parents' names and stuff. I don't know.
How long have you worked?
I've just been babysitting. That's all I've been told. I'm babysitting.
For how long?
Yes, Laura,
for-
that's the same thing because when they initially walked in, you see like a little playroom, I guess. I don't know. You can't trust anything anymore, especially other people with other people's kids. Fuck, some people can't be trusted with their own kids. It's a world that's, I don't know, gone unchecked for far too long.
Maybe a couple months.
I'm gonna turn the light on.
I don't know if that.
Let them come out of here.
Well,
Ladies,
Scamula,
you okay with these
when you
kids?
hear about the prices of daycare and childcare, how they're ridiculous, this is probably why. Not saying they're bad parents. maybe I am, but this is why. Probably the cheaper rate.
Yes, we'll let them come out. How long have you guys
You
been
can
down?
charge cheaper with the more kids you lie about.
Like how long's not very long? Give me an estimate. I don't like an hour. Okay, maybe. Okay. I'm not sure. Well, we were like all sleeping, so.
While Katie claims they were hidden for
Hey,
maybe
did
an
you guys
hour,
do Loser of the
a
Week
later
yet, bad guy?
affidavit for Christina Chrissy Swager states that Carla told them to take all of the children inside to the basement earlier that day. While it's unclear how long the children were down there, it seems to have been longer than an hour. It appears that all of the kids had been dropped off like normal, and Carla and her staff panicked once the licensing officials arrived, followed by police. Officers now focus on reuniting the children with their families.
If you will help me get unhandcuffed, I will get all of these parents here to pick up these kids.
Okay, we can handcuff you, but if anything squirrely happens,
Nothing
it's not going to be
squirrely.
good.
Nothing squirrely. I promise. Can we take care of our babies?
We're going to get the parents on the way.
I have an idea, bad guy.
To take care of them.
So when you get the list of names right, you can run a poll, and then the longer the poll, that I put everyone's name on it that we're going to be voting on, right? And then we'll do process of elimination. You know what I mean? The person with the lowest number of votes, gone. And then lower and lower and lower. That way we can vote on everybody's name all at the same time if we don't like somebody. I mean, that's just an option.
It's because you hide them in the basement.
Stop moving around.
We can change their diapers. We can get them something.
Luckily for me, Scamula, my kids got Head Start for free because they might have been bilingual at one point, but now they're not.
They don't know these two ladies.
No, so they're
Look,
understanding. They're all freaked out.
Oh, did he?
These ladies,
Just start
I'll
calling
stay,
parents.
I'll stay right
I must have
here.
missed it, Sam did.
Can wait for the okay, just hear me out. I get it. Okay? I get how you feel about me. Just listen. These three ladies can take care of those little guys, and I can get their parents on the phone. I can sit
You
right
act like
there
it's
and
no
we
big
can
fucking
get them
deal.
out the door to where they belong. Can we work as a team to do that?
But Officer Landon is not in the mood for negotiation and knows better
Oh, does
than to
it? I
give
didn't
in
know
to
that.
Carla's act.
My bad, bro.
Why are we here?
Yeah. How did we get to this point? That you're hiding kids in a basement and you're not being honest with me. If the kids had supervision and it's just that you have too many kids, that's not a crime. I don't care. But when you're preventing me from doing my job and you're creating physical obstacles for me to do my job,
And I did all of
that's
that.
when I care.
Can you do
Okay,
4 at a
I
time
did all
then?
of that,
We'll
and I'm
do
guilty
like
of all of
rounds.
So
Like
just go.
we have
Just go.
4 at a time, right? Team A versus Team B. Like super losers, losers. So that might work. Put them in teams. And then once the team wins, we'll break it down by each loser. Wait. Kind of like playoff formats, which is what you do. Forget I said anything.
What? Stand up for me. Put your hands behind your back, okay? What's your middle name? Yeah, but my pocket's okay. No,
What are you doing?
Put it down right there.
What are you doing? She's the only black one.
No.
Oh.
Racist
It
fucking
turns
cops.
out Caitlin Nelson has a long rap sheet.
Oh.
In fact, there was an active warrant against her at the time of this incident.
Oh.
As parents receive calls to pick up their children, Carla has some news to share with them.
If you're unable to come quickly, don't worry. Just come when you can.
Well, see, I don't know what Sam did.
They're closing the business down. So if you don't have to rush though.
Later interviews with parents highlight more horrific details.
Say, for instance, that was one of our kids, and the lady says, hey, our business is getting shut down. You can come get your kid, but no worries, no hurry. Listen, bitch, if you call me and tell me your fucking business is being shut down, I'm gonna fucking hurry. I use Restream, bad guy, but it's kind of pricey.
details about their children suffering from nightmares. And
honestly, that's why I picked Restream, because of that option.
Being able to sleep in the dark, Carla Marie Faith was found guilty of 26 counts of child abuse without injury, a felony count of attempting to influence a public servant, and another misdemeanor charge of obstructing a peace officer. She's been sentenced to 6 years in prison and is currently eligible for parole, with the hearing set for August 2025.
Hope that shit's
Caitlin
denied.
Nelson pled guilty to 26 counts of child without injury and 1 felony count of possession of controlled substances. Though she failed to show up for her court date, something she's done for several charges in the past, Caitlin was sentenced to 365 days in jail, with credit for 135 days of time served and 4 years of probation.
That's stupid.
The probation requires her to complete a substance evaluation and comply with the recommended treatment, monitored.
What? So he actively doxed Damone. What a piece of shit, Sam. Come on, man. I would have expected better from you.
Sobriety, complete a child evaluation with the recommended treatment, and do 200 hours of community service. Christina Chrissy Swager had lied to police earlier and was actually an employee at Carla's daycare center. She was convicted of 26 counts of child without injury, a felony count of attempting to influence a public servant, and a misdemeanor charge of obstructing a peace officer. She was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison, with an additional 3 years of parole, which
They
she
should
is
have all gotten
currently
the same
on.
fucking sentence.
Valerie Fresquez, another employee at the daycare, pleaded guilty to 26 counts of child without injury and took a plea deal that required her to testify against her former colleagues. She received a 2-year deferred sentence in March 2021 that she completed in March 2023, allowing her to withdraw the guilty plea with all charges dismissed.
Colorado Springs daycare.
Why would Panel Channel do something like that? That's not their game. That's fucking ridiculous. Panel Channel would definitely blur shit out if they had to show it, but I doubt they would. This is the news segment from Miss Carla Faith, the owner of the
is
fucking
heading
daycare.
to prison. The judge.
And look how ragged she looks. She looks like she'd be punched in the face with a shovel.
Judge in Carla Faith's case gave her the maximum sentence after law enforcement says they found more than 24 children hidden behind a fake wall at Play Mountain Place in November 2019.
Colette Bordelon is live outside the courthouse. Colette, you've been following that case since day one, sitting on a trial, now face sentencing. And you say that judge had stern words for Faith today.
Yeah, Judge Werner told Faith what she did was wrong on many levels and also said it was no accident. His decision was made trying to deter her or anyone else from ever doing something like this again, giving her that 6-year prison sentence for attempting to influence a public servant and concurrent.
I know this is probably not the judicial way of solving it. I would have given her 1 year per child. Why not? It'll keep people from fucking doing it.
10-month sentences for 26 counts of child abuse.
Justice is kind of hollow. I wish this had never happened.
But what happened at Play Mountain Place on November 13th, 2019?
I'm hopeful she won't remember it, and if somehow she does, I think we'll have to discuss it in therapy.
Has changed at least 26 families forever.
Realize, oh my goodness, this was a complete operation that went on for quite some time.
Vanessa Nagel's daughter was one of the kids found hidden behind a fake wall at Carla Faith's daycare. Faith got the maximum sentence from the judge in her case, part of which is 6 years in prison.
That's the vengeful part of me that would say, no, it's never going to be enough. And then there's another part of me that's just very sad that it even had to happen.
Parents gave emotional victim impact statements in court saying their kids have changed, some becoming more aggressive or dealing with mood disorders, many having trouble sleeping.
Good enough is not going to be good enough for these kids, and that we're going to have to pursue therapy and make sure that all of us can continue on in a healthy manner.
saying the parents feel guilty for ever sending their kids to the daycare.
You just gotta forgive yourself.
In court, Faith's attorney revealed his children went to her daycare and says he does not believe she acted out of greed, but didn't have the heart to turn the kids away.
I guess a question should be asked to him. Knowing what you know now, would you send your kids there now?
The parents want to see this case bring national changes to childcare.
We need a national database.
The judge also says Faith has not shown any remorse or signs she's taking responsibility for her actions.
Yeah.
Along with her other
I
charges.
don't know, LARP. But I'm sure they talk to therapists, every single one of them. And I don't know if we'll ever know. But, you know, I'm a big believer in always expect the worst. I don't know why. Because you never know. And then anything that's not terrible, not like, fuck it, dude, this situation doesn't apply to that.
Charges. Faith was also given another
All right.
10-month concurrent sentence for obstructing a
Right up. It's time to do another Hoax Wars music break. Because I have to pee.
Before I ever existed, the wall between the sadistic and the realistic had been predicted. The balance of the world's power shifted when artistic control was given to the wicked and lifted from the gifted. When I was born a female mystic, insisted she entered the room, leaned over my forehead and kissed it. Inside me my assignments were listed. I was never told this till I was older, fearing the risk that I resisted. The first composition I ever composed triggered a conscious thought probe that the mystic had enclosed. I folded in an agonizing pose. When it was over, I would hold the keys to expose the motives of the soul. Meanwhile, on the same side of the globe, a slow-growing entity drove the masses to ignorance overload. I stayed inside my reclusive mode, and although this was strange, I still didn't complain, though I blatantly noticed the change. I started having recollections, nostalgic reflections of things that ignited mental resurrection. Now every audio-visual object we digest contributes to this gradual degenerative process. Nonetheless, I wasn't under stress.
Have a good day, man. And what is up, Rockstar? Good to see you, man. Been a while.
I woke up and saw two individuals at the foot of my bed. One said,
"Listen, K-Reno, you've been chosen to fight the deadly force that germinated and rose in the night. All the knowledge that you'll need, I'll expose on this flight.
What's up with this paralysis?
You're frozen in light.
Where can you unfreeze me? And please be quick about telling me the reason why you come to seize me," he said.
I'm sure you heard of the machine where we convene concerning its destruction.
It's kind of weird, like when I put playlists together, some things are just timed in the right time. Because I definitely had to take a piss. I feel much better now.
He mentioned that many people
just dance.
So this is another compilation of Did He Not, Did He Do? The Pedo Diddler. Did he? P-Do. 5. Shit. I was trying to read the comment and I lost my train of thought. Thanks, Rockstar. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game on. Let's play.
The hip hop that was there, and I wanted people to get, not have to get dressed up and just come over the house and stay up to the sunrise.
New party footage featuring Diddy, Kim Kardashian, and Jennifer Lopez has sparked fresh rumors and speculation. These three are big names in the entertainment world, but this latest event has everyone talking. Could this footage play a role in Diddy's ongoing legal troubles? And we'll also dive into how these moments tie back to Diddy's famous white parties, where the guest list often reveals more than meets the eye. So join us as we explore how the new party footage of Diddy, Kim Kardashian, and Jennifer Lopez changes everything. Diddy white parties. Diddy was a big name in the music world throughout the 2000s, working with huge stars like Usher, Mary J. Blige, and Jennifer Lopez.
I actually played that Yeti before I went live because I was like trying to get in the mojo.
But aside from his music, Diddy was known for his legendary white parties, which became the must-attend event for A-listers. From 1998 to 2009, these parties were the talk of the town. They started in the Hamptons before moving to other high-end spots like Beverly Hills and Saint-Tropez. The concept was simple but iconic. Everyone had to wear all white, and the party decor matched. Diddy told Oprah in 2006 that the dress code was meant to strip away everyone's image and make everyone feel equal. His parties mixed old money New Yorkers with stars from the music industry, creating a unique and diverse vibe. Diddy once said these gatherings broke down racial and generational barriers. The first white party happened during Labor Day weekend on September 7, 1998. It was a laid-back BBQ at Diddy's New Hamptons home, with around 200 guests. The guest list was wild, a mix of Harlem locals, socialites, and stars like Leonardo DiCaprio, fresh off his success from Titanic. The final white party took place on July 4th, 2009 in Beverly Hills. Co-hosted by Ashton Kutcher,
we know about him.
It was a charity event for Malaria No More and brought together
and his buddy Danny.
The stars like Khloe Kardashian and Nicole Scherzinger. Today, though, with Diddy...
Dude, Jelly Roll literally lives 45 minutes from here. He's got a concert coming up. He's been practicing here in Clarksville, though.
Facing serious charges related to sex trafficking and racketeering, many are revisiting
I
the
could probably
image
listen
of these
better to
famous
Jelly
white
Roll
parties
as opposed to Hardy. Hardy fucking is gay.
in a different light. Paris Hilton once looked back on Diddy's first white party in the Hamptons.
Funny thing about Paris Hilton, did you know she owns stock in private prisons?
And called it iconic, saying everyone was there. Martha Stewart, another guest at that first party, remembered the sight of everyone dressed in white as stunning, but not everyone had the same experience. Music industry insider Tom Swoop recalled that there were different levels of access at the party. Some guests could go into exclusive areas that others weren't allowed in.
I don't really know much
and
about
after a certain time,
Linkin Park.
Kids had to leave.
I don't like her. It's not the same.
In a video shared online, Diddy...
Bro, Jam Wayne's from Gadsden, Alabama, dude. That was like 45 minutes from my house. I know some Jam Wayne.
Can be seen addressing the crowd from a balcony, telling them, "We fed you all. We gave you drinks. Now it's time to enjoy life." He even announced that kids had just an hour left before they had to head home, saying, "When you get older, this is the kind of party you'll want to come to." Over the years, Diddy's white parties became legendary, with a guest list full of A-listers.
Wait.
If you were someone in Hollywood or the music world, chances are you made it to one of these events. Stars like Aretha Franklin, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kim Kardashian, Paris Hilton, Sarah Jessica Parker, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Ashton Kutcher all made appearances at one point or another.
There it is.
The parties had a unique mix.
Is that for real, Yeti? Because I won't stop listening to Linkin Park, but from this point on, I probably won't listen to their newer shit. And that's why I felt about Fucking Feelings. They should have completely changed the name.
Mix of celebrities, models, socialites, and even non-famous folks from the music industry, making them the ultimate place to be. As the drama unfolds, fans are buzzing on social media about Kim Kardashian's link to Diddy. Many are wondering if she could get in trouble because of his legal issues.
Fuck Ellen.
Why is Kim's lawyer getting so much attention right now? With so much
Wait,
happening,
her too?
let's delve into this. Kim.
Jesus Christ. It's kind of fucked up that Linkin Park would have her as a frontman, considering like he fought against people like her. People that do what she's okay with.
Kim Kardashian in the spotlight.
Why he died.
As we all know that Diddy is currently facing serious charges, including sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy. Among those caught up in the drama is Kim Kardashian, who has recently made headlines herself. Just before Diddy's properties were searched in March, Kim reportedly unfollowed him on Instagram and started distancing herself. Kim's connection to Diddy goes back to wild nights of partying with friends like Paris Hilton and Khloe Kardashian. With so many layers to their relationship, what does this mean for Kim? Will she have to deal with the fallout from Diddy's legal issues? The spotlight is now on her, and the stakes have never been higher. Adding to the buzz, Kim's ex-boyfriend Ray J, whose real name is William Ray Norwood Jr., has shared his own experiences at Diddy's parties. In a recent interview with Chris Cuomo on News Nation's Cuomo, he mentioned that many people in the industry seem unaware of any serious allegations against Diddy. Recently, photos from P. Diddy's Labor Day celebration went viral, showing Kim Kardashian alongside Diddy and Paris Hilton. The images stirred up old memories, including a clip from Asterisk Keeping Up with the Kardashians Asterisk, where Khloe Kardashian recalls one of Diddy's extravagant parties. She mentioned that when—
Tell you what, from now on, when I say something that's like a show or something, I'm going to be like, yeah, we were watching Asterisk, Family Guy, Asterisk. No, I'm not going to remember to do that. That's just fucking stupid. I'm not AI.
Justin Bieber attended at just 20, half of the people were butt naked. Khloe is now in the spotlight again, as a 2016 video from her talk show Asterisk Cocktails with Khloe is making rounds online.
You forgot the other Asterisk.
In the clip, she and Courtney chat with Diddy, and Khloe says, "When you think of a party or a good time, Puff comes to mind." The Kardashians and Diddy have shared the same social circles for years, but it seems they've started to pull away recently. It's a reminder that when times get tough, not everyone sticks around. Friends in need aren't always friends indeed. Also, after Diddy's arrest, a user on X claimed that Kim Kardashian was tangled up in the situation and even under FBI investigation. The user posted a video suggesting that Kim was connected to Diddy's infamous tapes and that she had been accused of blackmail and drugging men. In response, Kim's lawyer sent a cease and desist order, demanding the user take down the post. The video is no longer available. The user shared images of the cease and desist order from Kim's attorney, Christina Davis, claiming it was all about protecting Kim's reputation.
Oh.
Despite the legal threat, the user declared that they wouldn't back down, stating, "Their threats and intimidation are pointless.
Bro,
Nothing
Kanye
can
was
stop
right.
what's about to unfold."
Cat
They
Williams.
even added a chilling note
All the motherfuckers that they told you was crazy. All of them. Look what happened.
that if they went silent, it wouldn't be by choice. The cease and desist letter stated that the claims against Kim were completely false and illegal, warning that if the video wasn't removed, they would pursue legal action for defamation. Reactions from netizens were mixed. One user remarked, "I'm not saying this is fake, but this is fake." Another joked about the credibility of the claims, while some started to reconsider the situation. As one user pointed out, if it wasn't true, why not ignore it like other silly rumors online? With so much speculation swirling, it seems the situation is far from over. Now that we've looked at the drama with Kim Kardashian and Diddy, let's focus on Jennifer Lopez. She's known for her stunning looks at Diddy.
So they have an AI that sounds like a black guy? You can hear it in the tone. That is amazing. I'm going to have me sound, I don't know, Russian. Let me find that AI.
These white parties and pictures of her from those events are popping up online. What does this mean for her reputation? Is she linked to the current controversies? Let's delve into this. Jennifer Lopez on high alert. Any celebrity linked to Diddy Combs, especially those who dated him like Jennifer Lopez, is under intense scrutiny. Fans are buzzing about which A-listers have attended Diddy's notorious freak-off parties, rumored to involve illegal drugs, hidden cameras, sex workers, and underage girls. Since Diddy's many allegations surfaced, Jennifer Lopez's past relationship with him has been viewed with increasing criticism. Recently, a clip from an old interview of Jennifer's resurfaced, igniting conversations online. In the clip, she candidly shared her feelings about Diddy, revealing that she initially didn't like him at all. "At first, I didn't like him. I thought he was like ick," Jennifer admitted. She explained that their personalities were very different. She was family-oriented and the marrying type. Reflecting on how they got together, Jennifer recalled, "When we first worked together on the video, I was married. Even though I was going through problems, nobody knew that. Before dating Diddy, she was briefly married to Ojani Noah from 1997 to 1998. But by 1999, she was in a relationship with the rapper. As they became friends, their bond grew stronger. We both understood where we were at that time in our lives," she said, emphasizing how they shared similar feelings. Toward the end of the clip, Jennifer recounted the night they were arrested following a shooting at a New York nightclub in December 1999. She described sitting handcuffed to a bench and feeling comforted by someone who cared enough to make things okay. That night, Jennifer Lopez, Diddy, and his Bad Boy Records artist Moses Shine Barrow were involved in the chaos when a stolen gun was discovered in the car they used to flee the scene.
Yo, that's fucked up.
While Jennifer was quickly released and cleared of all charges, Diddy and Shine faced gun possession charges. Diddy was acquitted, but Shine was found guilty on 5 counts and sentenced to 10 years in prison in 2001 before being deported to Belize after his release. During this controversy,
Belize can't be that bad because apparently they're just like America, just in Belize.
Viral image from Diddy's star-studded 4th of July party in 2000 shows him lounging in bed with Jennifer Lopez and the late R&B star Aaliyah. The cozy snapshot also features late record executive Andre Harrell, model Nathan Adcock, and Damon Dash, all of them smiling and enjoying each other's company on a large bed. At that time, Jennifer Lopez and Diddy were still an item, dating from 1999 to 2001. Back in 2015, Jennifer appeared on Asterisk, the Wendy Williams show Asterisk, where Wendy teased about the possibility of her getting back together with Diddy. Well, in another twist of drama, Diddy dropped a bombshell on Asterisk Jimmy Kimmel Live Asterisk about a rumored threesome involving Jennifer Lopez and Will and Jada Pinkett Smith. While chatting with Kimmel in 2023, the host playfully prodded Diddy about the juicy gossip, asking, "When you were dating Jennifer Lopez, did Will and Jada try to pick her up for a threesome? And were you really going to beat up Will Smith?" Diddy seemed taken aback, replying with a hint of disbelief. "You really heard that?" "Nah." Kimmel, grinning, confessed he'd seen it online and quipped, "You're telling me I can't believe everything I read?" Combs played along, widening his eyes and spreading his hands as he jokingly said, "What? I don't know what you're talking about." The playful exchange left fans buzzing, adding another layer to the already tangled web of celebrity relationships. As the spotlight on Diddy intensifies, his timeline of accusations and lawsuits reveals a troubling pattern of alleged misconduct. How could a music mogul rise to such fame only to face such serious claims? And what does this mean for the legacy he's built? Let's delve into this. A timeline of accusations and lawsuits. Cassie Ventura filed a lawsuit against Diddy on November 16th, claiming he raped her in 2018 and subjected her to years of abuse, including physical violence and controlling her personal and professional life. Just one day later, on November 17th, Cassie settled her $30 million lawsuit for an undisclosed amount, stating to CNN that she chose to resolve this matter amicably. Diddy's lawyer insisted that the settlement doesn't mean he did anything wrong, and he continues to deny the allegations.
Why would you settle it then? Afraid you're gonna lose? Bro, does he think he's a fucking Messiah or Jesus Christ in that picture?
On November 23rd, an anonymous woman accused Diddy and singer Aaron Hall of raping her and a friend back in 1990 or 1991 after they met at an MCA Records event in New York. This lawsuit was filed just before a new New York law allowed older assault cases to be brought to court, even if they were usually past the statute of limitations. On the same day, Joey Dickerson Neal also came forward, claiming in her lawsuit that Diddy drugged her, sexually assaulted her, and secretly recorded the attack while she was a college student in 1991. Diddy faced another sexual assault lawsuit on December 6th, with allegations that he drugged and participated in a gang rape in 2003 when the woman was just 17. In February, producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones sued Diddy, alleging he was forced to engage in unwanted sexual activities at Diddy's direction. Jones claimed Diddy hosted sex trafficking parties that included underage girls and illegal drugs, suggesting that some record executives looked the other way for financial gain. On May 19th, Cassie Ventura broke her silence after CNN released a 2016 video showing Diddy attacking her in a hotel hallway. She shared on Instagram that domestic violence broke her and that she will always be recovering from her past. Diddy later apologized for the incident. On May 22nd, former model Crystal McKinney filed a lawsuit in Manhattan, claiming Diddy drugged and sexually assaulted her at his New York recording studio.
It's a fucking pattern that people should have fucking seen. But no, we can't do that. We need the industry.
In 2003, on May 24th, April Lampro accused Diddy of sexual assault in a New York lawsuit, detailing 4 frightening encounters between 1995 and 2001, including 3 rapes and an incident where he forced her to take ecstasy. By May 29th, federal investigators were gearing up to call Diddy's accusers to testify before a grand jury, with many plaintiffs already interviewed, suggesting that prosecutors might be looking to file the charges against him, although nothing had been confirmed yet. Diddy was arrested in Manhattan on September 16th after being indicted by a grand jury. The next day, a federal court unsealed charges against him for racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation for prostitution, claiming he abused, threatened, and coerced women to satisfy his sexual desires and protect his image. A memo revealed that Diddy and others allegedly set fire to someone's car using a Molotov cocktail, a claim echoing Cassie's earlier lawsuit, where she said Diddy blew up a car owned by rapper Kid Cudi. On September 24th, Diddy found himself sharing a cell with former cryptocurrency mogul Sam Bankman-Fried at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, as Bankman-Fried serves a 25-year sentence for fraud and money laundering related to the FTX scandal. That same day, Talia Graves filed a federal lawsuit claiming Diddy and his associate offered her wine in 2001 that made her feel dizzy and weak before they raped her while her hands were tied behind her back. A documentary was released on September.
So Diddy's sharing a cell with a little white boy. You know what? Don't want to know what's going on in that cell.
September 26th on Tubi, featuring an interview with Diddy's lawyer, Mark Agnifilo. He discussed the leaked video of Diddy attacking Cassie, calling the indictment a takedown of a successful black man, and stating he doesn't expect Diddy to accept a plea deal.
And even
Finally,
think about
on
them
September 27th, Diddy was accused of drugging and raping a woman multiple times, identified as Jane Doe in the lawsuit. She claims she became pregnant after one encounter and is seeking unspecified damages. The timeline of accusations and lawsuits against Diddy paints a troubling picture of a once celebrated music mogul facing serious allegations of misconduct and abuse. As more claims emerge, many are left questioning how these revelations will impact his career and legacy in the entertainment industry. Diddy is staring down a serious future, facing the possibility of life in prison if convicted of racketeering conspiracy. The sex trafficking charge carries a minimum sentence of 15 years. He will stay in federal custody as his trial approaches, after his lawyers couldn't convince a judge to grant him bail. But before we move further, let's rewind a bit.
And they tried 3
times.
What
relationship did Diddy have with Justin Bieber? What was Bieber doing spending so much time with Diddy as a teenager? And why is this raising concerns now? That's where we're heading next. So don't go anywhere. Early connection between Diddy and Bieber. The relationship between Sean...
Weird. Because they're talking about Bieber, and I'm seeing fucking Odell playing football.
Diddy Combs and Justin Bieber stretches back to when Bieber was a teenager, and it has now come under heavy scrutiny. When Bieber was only 15, he found himself spending time with Diddy, who was over 40 at the time. One of the most discussed moments from their time together is a resurfaced 2009 video where Diddy talks about how he was given custody of Bieber for 48 hours.
I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me, so
Diddy even jokes about going full crazy and not being able to disclose what they were doing during the time. Although at the time, this might have seemed harmless to some, in light of the serious allegations against Diddy, fans are revisiting these moments with growing concern. Several videos have resurfaced in the wake of Diddy's sex trafficking charges, and fans are now viewing them in a much darker light. In the 2009 clip, Diddy makes cryptic remarks about spending time.
Are you fucking kidding me?
With Bieber, which many find unsettling. Diddy, an established industry mogul, referring to Bieber as being under his custody, has raised serious questions, especially now that Diddy faces allegations of exploiting vulnerable individuals. Another clip from a 2016 party has also gone viral, in which Bieber, visibly awkward, smiles as Diddy talks about their plans to go out and get some girls. While these moments were perhaps brushed off at the time as part of Bieber's rise in the entertainment industry, they now add fuel to conspiracy theories about what was really happening behind the scenes. Fans are questioning why a teenager was spending so much time in such situations with someone far older, and whether Bieber might have been taken advantage of. The reaction from fans in the media has been swift and critical. On platforms like X, formerly Twitter, users are expressing their shock, calling the videos creepy and disturbing. Some fans are openly wondering why no one stepped in to protect Bieber during his teenage years, particularly given Diddy's influence and wealth. Bieber's apparent discomfort in the resurfaced clips has only added to the concern, with many seeing it as a sign that something more sinister may have been happening. Despite the growing attention surrounding these videos and the charges against Diddy, Justin Bieber has remained conspicuously silent. Sources close to him suggest that Bieber is focused on his family and personal life, especially after recently becoming a father. However, fans are left speculating about the reasons behind his silence.
What's up, dude?
Given Bieber's traumatic experiences in the music industry, which he has spoken about in the past, some wonder if there is more to the story than meets the eye. Bieber's decision to not publicly address the issue has left a gap that fans and critics alike are eager to fill. Whether he is avoiding the controversy to protect his own mental health or to distance himself from Diddy's legal troubles remains unclear. Still, his silence only adds more layers to the mystery surrounding his past relationship with Diddy. But while fans speculate, the legal case against Diddy continues to evolve. In the next chapter, we'll dive into the latest bombshell testimonies and new developments that could send shockwaves through the entire music industry.
That's fucking disgusting, man. And think about it. That was just the famous people that are coming out. How many other people did he promise wealth, fame, glory, only to make them victims? Now, my next question is, we've seen people already go down. We've seen Epstein get pulled down. And Diddy was right there in the background doing the same shit. Now, Diddy's found out. Who's next? There's got to be more. Jay-Z? I heard Jay-Z is actually worse than Diddy. That's hearsay right now, though, but it's coming. I believe it's coming. Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody that's 18 and above, I hope you enjoyed the, content that I picked for today. Some of it really relevant, some of it just, no, actually all of it was pretty much serious. Well, fuck me. Hope you learned something. If you didn't, at least you listened. And tell your friends to vote. Register. Don't tell them who to vote for. That's fucking ridiculous. Nobody does that. I'm going to wait. And I'm not telling you how to think. I'm just telling you to think. What could it hurt? I mean, you could be like the NPC that was on Caitlin's video. I wouldn't recommend that. That's stupid.